Okay, so a little bit about myself. My name is Glen Evans. I live in Chadwell Heath. I'm 35. I'm a disability advocate. I was born with a disability called amniotic band syndrome, which means I wear prosthetics on my lower legs. So I didn't develop ankle or feet, and missing digits on my left hand. Currently, I work with children. I'm a child health screener for the Borough of Newham. Then on my spare time, I am a model, a disability model. And then in the future, I'd love to be an actor as well. And just literally spreading my word about like my story basically, because I haven't always been proud of my disability. And ever since I was in a campaign, I've just been very free and proud of who I am, and I share my story with anyone that wants to listen. And I'm still on a journey at the moment. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I would say from about the age of 11. So my dad died when I was 11, and before then I didn't really know I had a disability. So my dad was quite very like, yeah, Glenys got a disability, but I don't think it's going to stop her in life. Whereas my mum was a bit of a scaredy cat, because me being born like this was a shock. Nobody knew it was coming. And when my dad died, I kind of took on my mum's, like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Because I didn't have my dad there encouraging me and stuff. So unfortunately, I feel like most of my childhood, I didn't have any self-esteem, no courage, nothing. And I was bullied on top of that. So it actually made it even worse. I feel like towards my adult life, I became more accepting because of my family and friends around me. And just certain people that I've met throughout life just telling me there is nothing I can't do. And to be fair, it's in me as well. I know I'm quite an adventurous person. And if I see a barrier, I will cross it by all means necessary. So I feel like the first part of my life, I felt like it restricted me, but I feel like that was because I restricted myself, because I was basically ashamed and embarrassed. But then my adult part and still my life now, I think the way it's impacting me is like I can do anything I want, regardless of, because I get people telling me all the time, Glenys, you drive, you travel, you do this. I don't know how to drive and I don't have a disability. So I think right now it's impacting me for goodness to share my story and to make disability like not ignorant, because sometimes people think that, oh, there's nothing wrong with you, blah blah, you can't. And it's like, well, no, because sometimes disabilities are are hidden, and sometimes, although mine is very physical, it can be hidden if my hand is not inside. I don't think it impacted me on the bad. I think, well, in the beginning, but right now it's impacting me for the good. Wow, this girl campaign, oh my gosh, that was an amazing experience. I think that's the campaign that actually changed my life till now. I did that in 2019. And before then, I had never come out. I was on social media, but I'd never come out with my disability on social media. I'd never. I'm a Christian, so I had to actually have a word with God. I spoke to him, and he actually told me, this is your time for everybody to see you, and let them know who you are. Let them know that you are Glen the Great, and you're not ashamed of yourself anymore. How I brought you into this world is how you're going to go out. I'm not going to change. And ever since then, I've never looked back. I've posted myself, like, my disability so many times. And I feel like the response that I get as well is so amazing. Like mothers telling me that, oh my gosh, I've seen the way you are. My son's got this disability, and if he's anything like you, I know my son's going to be fine. And also as well, it helped me, like, although I was swimming, it helped me get like more consistent of me swimming as well, because sometimes I can be a bit lazy. Yeah, I think it was just an amazing thing that they picked me. It was my time to do that campaign and my time to show the world my disability. So it was amazing. It was an amazing campaign to be in. What health professional stood out is, I have I call it a hospital, but it's where I go and do my, like, if I've got any tears in my prosthetic, where they actually make them. So they were based in Harold Wood, Limbless Centre in Harold Wood when they were based, but now they're called the Mayflower. The Mayflower Hospital in Billericay. I've been going there since well, my mum said I got my first pair when I was 1. And yeah, they've just been amazing. If I've got an appointment, I go there. Sometimes even when I don't have an appointment, I can just go in as a walk-in. And if the person that I see is not available, then someone who's available will come and see me. But yeah, I think if not for them, because obviously it's on the NHS as well, I don't know how I'd walk, or like I have mini legs, I call them, at home as well. So I walk with them in the house. They're like slippers. Yeah, I think they're the only ones that have been there for me till now. So they're the only ones that have stood out and been there. Inclusivity means to me, no matter how you look, sound, you should be involved in everything. Like myself, I feel there's been times where I haven't been included just because, oh, because of your legs. I don't think you'd be able to do that, but you've not asked me, and it's made me feel very left out. And that's not how it should be, because you don't know my ability to do anything. You might think, oh, she can't go rollerblading. How do you know? You don't know. I actually might have an A-star in rollerblading. So inclusivity means to me, like, no matter what, again, I said, like, race, color, whether you're disabled, or like anything, you just need to be included in everything, because it's just not nice. I feel like you should treat people the way you want to be treated. This means that you should just bring everybody together no matter what. I think for me, it's like meeting new people as well, or should I say, people meeting me. Sometimes I can become very overwhelmed when they're like, "Oh my god!" Like, there's been an Olympian. Her name's Tanny Gray Thompson. When I did This Girl Can, we got an award and we had to go to Parliament. And one of the girls that was in This Girl Can was like, "Oh my god, someone really wants to meet you." And I was like, "Who?" And it was her. And in my head, I was thinking, why would she want to meet me? But she was so proud and happy with my part in This Girl Can. She thought I was amazing, fabulous, the way that, like, I showed that I didn't care and everything. Yeah, she wanted to meet me, and I was just like, this is an honor. So it means I'm doing such a good job out there being a disability advocate. And yeah, I'm not gonna stop, because I feel like there are loads of people that they're where I was, and if I can help them overcome, their self-esteem and their self-courage, then that's what I'm meant to do. I feel like that's what, right now, this is my journey. So yeah, that's probably my favorite memory. Yeah, no, I think it's awesome, the project you're doing. Number one, it's brought me to Nottingham for the first time. It's a lovely city. And like I kind of said before, it's just about getting everybody involved. You've just included everybody with any type of disability, or like from the LGBT community. It's amazing. And I think there should be more of this so much. I think you're doing a really good job. I'm glad that you're putting it out there, because obviously if I didn't get this, I wouldn't know that you're doing something like this. But yeah, I think push forward, and I think, yeah, you're going to make sure that you're heard. And yeah, I just think it's an amazing project you're doing. It would be the change you want to see in the world. And I always say, whenever I post, be wild, be fierce, and just be you. Because at the end of the day, nobody can change you. You're here for a reason, and everybody's unique.